Hello everyone. Today we will be learning the basics of construction. In this video we will be learning how to construct an angle equal to the given angle, how to construct angle of 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, how to construct the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment, and how to construct a line parallel to a given line by the given point. So let's start how we will be constructing all these things with the help of ruler and your compass without using your protractor. Let's start. To construct an angle equal to a given angle. Suppose we are having any of the angles CAB, which angle we are considering over here is this angle A. We have to construct any of the angle which is equivalent to this angle, your CAB. So how we will be constructing it? We will be making a line DE. So this is your line DE. Any of the line with any of the measurement we will be making. Now using your compass with any of the radius and A as center. We will be taking A as center, and with any of the radius we will be making an arc which is going to intersect the line AC, suppose at your point D, and the line AB at your point E. Now with the same radius and with the center D, we will be making an arc like this. Same radius we have taken, which is going to intersect the line DE. Suppose you're at point F. This is the point F. Now what we will be doing is we will be taking radius equivalent to your DE. This is your DE. We have adjusted it equivalent to DE. We will be taking radius equivalent to DE, and from the point F we will be intersecting it. The previous arc we will be intersecting it. Suppose this intersection point is your G. Then what we will be doing is we will be joining D and G. These 2 points we will be joining like this. This is how we will be joining it, and this is the required angle. Suppose this is your point, your say H, then HDE is the required angle which is equivalent to the given angle, your CAB. This is how we can construct an angle equivalent to a given angle. Now if we have to construct angles of your 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, how we will be constructing it? For that what we will be doing is, first of all we will be making a line AB. Any of the line we will be making. This is your line AB. Now at the point A, with any of the radius from the point A, we will be making an arc. We will be making an arc like this. Like this we have made the arc. Now where this is intersecting the line AB, suppose this point is your point C. Now with C as the point, C as the center, and with the same radius we will be making an arc which is going to cut the previous arc over here. And from here, from this point, again with the same radius we will be making an arc like this. Suppose this point is your point D, this point is your point E. Now if we are going to join AD, if we will be joining your line A and D like this we will be joining it. This is your 60 degree. This angle, suppose this point is your F. So FAB, angle FAB will be your 60 degree. And now if we will be joining A and E, suppose like this we will be joining it, A and E. Like this we have joined it, and suppose this is your point G. So angle GAB, angle GAB will be your 120 degree. This angle FAB is your 60 degree, and the angle GAB, this angle is your 120 degree. Now if we will be bisecting your angle 60 degree and 120 degree, then we will be getting your 90 degree. Bisecting means 60 plus 120 divided by 2. 60 plus 120 will be your 180. 180 divided by 2 is your 90 degree. So if we will be bisecting your 60 degree and 120 degree, we will be getting your 90 degree. So how we will be bisecting it? From the point D, we will be making an arc of radius more than your DE. More than the length of your DE, we will be taking the radius, and from the point D, we will be making an arc. With the same radius and with the point E, we will be making an arc. the point where they are intersecting. Suppose this is your point H. We will be joining A and H. These 2 points we will be joining like this. We will be joining it. And suppose this is your point I. So angle IAB, angle IAB will be your 90 degree. The bisector of your angle 60 degree and 120 degree will give us your 90 degree. So we have made 60 degree, we have made your 120 degree, we have made angle of your 90 degree also. Now how we can get your 30 degree? If we will be bisecting 0 and 60, we will be getting 30 degree. 0 plus 60 divided by 2 will be 60 by 2, that is your 30 degree. So this is your 0 degree, this point, and this point D is your 60 degree. Now if we will be bisecting these two, we will be getting your 30 degree. So with your C as the center and radius more than your CD, radius should be more than your CD. If we will be making an arc from the point C, means C we have taken as a center, and with the same radius with D as center, we will be making an arc like this. Now the point where they have intersected, we will be joining these 2 points. This point and this point we will be joining like this. Like this we will be joining it. Suppose this point is your J. So angle JAB is your 30 degree. We have bisected your 0, this is your 0 degree, this is your 60 degree. So we have bisected 0 and 60. So this angle JAB will be your 30 degree. Similarly, how to get your 45 degree? If we will be bisecting your 0 and 90 degree, we will be getting your 45 degree. 0 plus 90 by 2 is your 90 by 2, that is your 45 degree. This point, suppose this point I am taking as your K. So this is your 90 degree, this is C is your 0 degree. So if we will be bisecting these 2 angles, we will be getting your 45 degree. So how we will be doing it? We will be taking radius more than your CK. Radius should be more than half of your CK. More than half of the CK we will be taking. So this is your more than half of the CK. From C as the center, we will be making an arc. And with the same radius and with K as center, we will be making an arc which is going to cut the previous arc. Now this is the point of intersection for both the 2 arcs. If we will be joining A to this point, this is A and this point of intersection, if we will be joining these 2, we will be getting angle 45 degree. Suppose this is your L point. So angle LAB will be your 45 degree. We have bisected your 0 degree and your 90 degree. So bisection of your 0 degree and 90 degree will give us your 45 degree. So angle LAB will be your 45 degree. So this is how we can construct all the angles which are divisible by your 15. All the angles which are divisible by 15, we can construct these angles. How we will be constructing your 75 degree? If we will be bisecting your 60 degree and 90 degree, we will be getting your 75 degree. 60 plus 90 is your 150 by 2, that is your 75 degree. So for constructing 75 degree angle, we will be bisecting your 60 degree and your 90 degree. If we want angle of 15 degree, so how we will be getting it? If we will be bisecting 0 and 30, 0 and 30 will be bisecting, we will be getting 15 degrees. So this is how all the angles which are divisible by 15 we can construct using ruler and your compass. We need not to use your protractor for constructing these angles. But if the angles which we need to construct is your say 20 degree, which is not divisible by your say 15. So for constructing these angles, we need your protractor is required for all that construction. But all the angles which are divisible by your 15, for the construction, we need not require your protractor. Using your ruler and using your compass, we can construct it. Now let's see how to construct the perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. If any of the line segment AB is given to us and we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of this given line segment, how we will be doing that? Perpendicular bisector means it will be bisecting your line segment AB also and the angle will be your 90° also. So that's the reason it will be known as your perpendicular bisector. So for constructing perpendicular bisector, what we will be doing is, we will be taking radius more than half of your AB. Whatsoever the length of AB is there, more than half of the AB we will be taking the radius, and with A as center, we will be making an arc above AB, and with the same radius, we will be making an arc below AB from A as center. Now with the same radius and B as center, we will be making an arc which is going to cut the previous arc, and we will be making an arc both the sides, above even and below even, which is going to intersect your previous arcs. Suppose these points are your C and D. Now if we will be joining these 2 points C and D like this, wheresoever they have intersected, we will be joining these 2 points like this. Now suppose this is your P and this is your Q. So PQ is the perpendicular bisector of your AB. That means if this point where this PQ is intersecting your AB, this point is your O point, then means OA is equivalent to your OB, because it is bisecting the line segment also. So that's the reason OA will be equivalent to your OB. And because it is a perpendicular bisector, so all these angles will be your 90°. These angles will be your 90° each. So this is how we can construct the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment. Now if we have to construct a line parallel to a given line passing through a given point, if AB is a line given to us and we have to construct a line parallel to this line AB, and the point and the line should pass through the given point here P. In that case, how we will be constructing a line which is going to pass through P and should be parallel to your AB. For that, what we will be doing is, on the line AB, we will be taking, suppose, any of the point, anywhere on the line AB, we will be taking any of the point. Suppose this point is your point Q. Now what we will be doing is, we will be joining your PQ. What we will be doing, we have taken any of the point on the line segment AB. This point, suppose the point is your Q. And then we have joined these points P and Q we have joined. We know that for the parallel lines, your alternative angles are equal, your corresponding angles are equal. So what we will be doing is, what we have learned is how to make the angles equal angles, right? So this angle and whatsoever the angle will be formed over here, these will be the alternative angles. So if alternative angles are equal, lines are parallel. So we will be making equal angles. So for making equal angles, what we need to do is, first of all, we will be taking Q as the center, and with any of the radius, we will be making an arc. Like this, we will be making an arc. Suppose these point of intersections are your, suppose this is your say C and this is your point D, where this arc has cut your line AB, this point is your D, and where this arc has cut your PQ is point your C. Now with the same radius, from point P, even we will be making an arc. This is an arc. This is an arc we have made with P as the center and the same radius we have taken. Now what we will be doing is, we will be measuring your distance DC. We will just adjust it so that this radius is equivalent to your DC. These two are equal. This one of the end is at your D and another end is at your C. So we have taken it equivalent to your DC. Now the arc where it has intersected your PQ, suppose this point where it has intersected this line your PQ, suppose this point is your say E point. So taking E as the center and radius equivalent to your DC, we will be making an arc which is going to cut the previous arc. Suppose the point where it has intersected the previous arc is your point F. Now we will be joining your P and F. What we will be doing is, we will be joining the points P and F. This is how we will be joining. And this, suppose these points are your S and this is your T. So ST is the required line which is parallel to the given line AB and is passing through your point P. Here what we have done is we have made this angle PQB, this angle PQB equivalent to your angle QPS. These two angles are equal, and see, if these two angles are equal, this angle and this angle, they are the alternative angles, and we know that if alternative angles are equal, then lines are parallel. So this is how this ST will be parallel to your AB, because by construction these two angles we have made equal. So this is how we can construct line parallel to a given line. If we have to draw any of the perpendicular at any of the point, perpendicular means your 90 degree only, we will be constructing an angle of 90 degree, and just now we have learned how to construct an angle equivalent to your 90 degree. These all are the basics of your construction, which are used for making your triangles, even quadrilaterals, even any of the polygon. Whenever we are making, all these concepts are required. So this is all in this video. Soon we'll be coming with the more videos on other chapters related to maths. Thank you.